Alright, hello Guild Wars 2 gamers. Today is Wednesday, September 17th, and we've got a little bit of Guild Wars 2 news. The largest thing being a blog post. There's two smaller items as well that I wouldn't have made a video just for them, but since we're here, I'll go ahead and go through all this stuff at once. So today on Guild Wars 2 on X and Blue Sky, they posted big changes are surfacing for the Skimmer in Guild Wars 2 Visions of Eternity. Your mounts are getting some new tricks to level up as you explore Castora. Now, for anyone who is not brand new to the game, you might remember in Janthier, they did an overhaul of the Warclaw, and in Soto, they did an overhaul of the Sky Scale. So apparently, it is now the Skimmer's turn. And we've got an image here of this dragonfly thing shooting a hydro pump, and another one here of it flying high up in the sky, it looks like, and then the jellyfish skimmer. This skin of the skimmer is available when you pre-purchase the Visions of Eternity expansion. So, because I've already seen people in game with that right now. Then there's a link to a blog post. The blog post is right here. So, new Skimmer updates splash onto the scene with Visions of Eternity. And there's a guy in a pirate outfit who is riding the Skimmer here. Back in July, we announced that a set of new and updated mechanics for the Skimmer would arrive with the launch of Guild Wars 2 Visions of Eternity. Today, we're excited to share more details, including some exciting boosts for those with the previous Skimmer Mount Mastery line trained. To see the Guild Wars 2 Visions of Eternity Skimmers, including the new abilities in action, join us for a live stream on our Twitch channel this Friday, September 19th at noon Pacific time. So that is this coming Friday. As always, I will do my best to get up a video with timestamps and a TLDR of it sometime after that is done. But if you want to watch it live, that is the date and time it will be up. A home called Castora. During your time in Castora, you will likely stumble upon a new yet familiar creature that calls this island home. Wave Hawks, otherwise known as Skimmers in Elonian local parlance, are masters of both sea and sky. They've adapted to the island's rich energies, and when tamed, they become a valuable asset for those attempting to survive on Castora. Divergent evolution. Unlike the Skimmers that reside in the deserts of Elona, these Skimmers evolved in a setting rich with ley magic that runs through root and sand. This has turned the Wave Hawks into highly mobile mounts that can navigate with ease and grace over all kinds of terrain, as well as boasting some new combat and exploration abilities. Ether Location. A pulsing sonar-like signal that detects hidden nearby threats and enemies. While submerged, it also has the ability to detect hidden treasure through the waters of Tyria. Slipstream Boost increases the base speed of the Skimmer for a set duration. During this time, using Hover skill also increases the vertical height gain of the Skimmer past previous limits at the cost of stamina. Water Jets commands the Skimmer to fire a set of projectiles that damage enemies and heals allies. When it is held, the ability will continue to fire up to max ammo count. Alright? And presumably these are the Water Jets right here. Okay. Training your Skimmer. Once unlocked, you will learn to master the Skimmer's new abilities throughout your Castoran adventure. For those with previous Skimmer masteries from Path of Fire, you will see a boost to the existing masteries to take your mount to new heights. So that's very similar to the Warclaw and the Sky Scale. Those already had masteries before the new overhaul came out, and if you had the old ones and you got the new ones, you would get the best of both worlds. So if you're getting your Skimmer for the first time here, it would still benefit you at some point to go back and get the Skimmer stuff from Path of Fire, because you would be able to combine all of those things. Advanced Hydrodynamics grants your Skimmer the ability to dive underwater. For those who already have this ability with Skimming the Depths trained, it'll also increase the base speed of the Skimmer, as well as grant temporary stealth when diving into and out of water. Okay. Castoran Intuition unlocks the Skimmer's ability to use Ether Location while also enhancing the barrel roll engagement skill. The enhanced version of this skill allows for multiple dashes, but without dismounting at the cost of stamina. When it is held, the ability will activate its dismount portion of the skill. Convergent Evolution unlocks the Skimmer's Slipstream Boost and Water Jet skills. For those with Ride the Wind trained, it will further increase the aerial ascent power of Hover High while Slipstream Boost is active. Hover High is when you just hold down the spacebar and the Skimmer will go up a little bit, but it doesn't go as high as like a Sky Scale or anything like that. Alongside these enhancements, all versions of... Oh, I'm sorry. I think I skipped a thing. Hang on just a second. Okay. Riptide Rider grants your skimmer the ability to ride ley lines and updrafts both above and within the water. Okay, so the skimmer is going to be able to ride ley lines that are currently used for gliding, and that's going to be wild. Sky scales. But also, there's never been ley lines in the water, to my knowledge. So, underwater ley lines is new, but then it riding ley lines in the sky is going to be pretty interesting. Alongside these enhancements, all versions of the skimmer, regardless of mastery or acquisition method, will be getting base level updates. Players will now be able to dismount the skimmer in mid-air and can mount it in combat with no mastery training required. Okay, that's new. The Warclaw and the Skyscale currently have the ability to mount in combat. However, I believe both of those require masteries to do that. So it's saying, anyone that's got a skimmer, you can emergency evac from now on. Live stream this Friday. Everything we discussed today and more will be shown in detail during our live stream this week. Tune into our Twitch channel this Friday, September 19th at noon Pacific time to see it for yourself. Get ready to soar over the island of Castora on your very own Wave Hawk on October 28th. Pre-purchase Guild Wars 2 Visions of Eternity and unlock some of the digital rewards today. Okay, so on that topic, let me go... I turned dark mode off on accident. I'm sorry. Hang on just a second. Search Skimmer. And so, this is an older video, but it's still accurate. If you're interested in getting this done before the expansion comes out, this is a guide on how to unlock the underwater skimmer now. So you could go ahead and get this done so that when you get this, you're getting like the bonus version of it. It does require Path of Fire, I believe, but you do this quest line in the game. It's not terribly long, and it gives your skimmer the ability to dive underwater. And so if you wanted to go ahead and get this done now, it might be good to get that done before VoE. I'll include a link to this guide in the comment section and the description down below. All right. The next thing is I've already checked to see if there's anything new in the Black Lion chest, if there's anything new in the Black Lion ticket vendor, and the answer to both of those is no, there's nothing new there today. There is one new item on the shop since the last time I did a news video, which is the bearded broad-tail raptor skin. I heard someone say earlier that it has better beard on this mount than any FF14 character does on their character, and I thought that was funny, so I'm repeating that. We've still got the poncho here in the game. And one thing that I've been asked about a lot, so I'm going to take a moment to talk about that, is the Sensational Storage Package. Now, if you look at this, it will have a different price tag for you because I have max material storage expanders. This is a good deal. If you are interested in this and you're one of the hundreds of people that is going to stop by my stream and ask me if this is worth it, the answer is yes. First of all, when I look at this, I completely ignore that. That doesn't exist for me. And the reason is you can just get these off the trading post. So I'm just looking at the value of this compared to the cost of this, and this. And the answer is yes, it's worth it. And then this is just icing on the cake. So if you are trying to get more storage and you're thinking, I wonder if I should get the Sensational Storage, yeah, it's a good deal. If you are someone who's willing to spend some gems for quality of life, this is a solid deal. So I'm just answering that now because I've answered it a lot in the last couple days. Okay, so there's the beard thing, there's that, and the last thing, which I'm just going to plug another content creator here for a second. While I was checking for any news updates before making this video, Guild Wars 2 retweeted an hour ago that Guild Wars 2 University, a community-run initiative that helps players practice, train, and progress their characters, opens its doors for a special weekend full of activities on September 26th to the 28th. More info here. I don't know what's going on with this. I'm not involved in this project. I just happened to see this while I was looking for news updates, and I'm just giving them a shout out because Guild Wars 2 shouted them out, so clearly it's something that is supported or sponsored by them. So I'm just giving them a plug. I know I met a couple of the people from Guild Wars 2 Uni when I was in Seattle. They were really nice folks. I don't know much about their work yet. So plugging this in case you are interested in this. There will be a link to this in the comment section down below. And I think that's everything. So just on a more personal note, one last plug for today for the plushies. If you are interested, these little guys, based on the channel mascot, are currently available for a limited time, 13 more days. and there will be a link to that down below. Potion bottle is Velcro. The guy's hood moves around. It's really good quality. Thunk, thunk. It would be really embarrassing if his head rolled off right after I said that. Luckily, it didn't. But it's good quality. It has worldwide shipping. So if you're interested in getting one, there is a link down below. Supports the stream, and it's just something really cool that's for a limited time thing. All right, thanks for listening to my shilling. That's all the news I've got for today. And as always, if you got any questions, problems, thoughts, concerns, put them in the comment section down below, and I'll fight you there.